means the difference between a supply depot on one time or another, or barracks,
Yeah.
or CC.
Yeah, that is very true. So we be good to see if we do see a proxy, maybe bunker at the bottom of the ramp. If he puts a bunker here, he'll get the concave of the ramp. The SCV going in, being a boss, going, I've got this, guys, don't worry. Really bad force field, as his marine did get through that little tiny gap.
Yeah, but only one of the marines could go through at a given time, so
Yeah.
it would still be
Very good.
not too bad.
But wow, nice force fields now. Concaving him. Should do. Yeah. Really bad engagement by MX Berserker, as he knew he was going up in a choke point. And Pake just standing on the high ground. All his units could attack. So, are we going to... We are seeing Pake moving out now. He is going to try and take the Sanaga, and we are going to see a bit of a fight going on now. But as they both just pull away at the same time. Pake is still hovering around. He's got a nice army composition.
I have to agree with you on that.
But MX Berserker still on one base.
But the observer going out right now?
Yeah.
That might actually change some things. Because now Pake will actually know, like, he's only got barracks. Well, okay, I know Factor 3 right now. But he's not producing out of it yet.
Now he's finally building command center. Really late. 10-minute command center. Wow, for a second.
A fast expand is like 345. So,
Well, you at least normally see one down by about 7 minutes into the game.
yes.
So this is 3 minutes late. As
But Pake will actually... Wow, okay, I did not know.
Pake's...
How did he see that observer? Before the scan?
You can, because you can just kind of... If you're actually looking close enough, you can actually see it's like a blur moving across the screen in the shape like a small ball. You can tell when there's cloaked units. So you can tell when there's DTs on the field, because you can see like the... kind of like...
Yeah, I can tell when it's DTs, but I can't tell when it's observer. And there's actually a drop incoming from Pake.
Yeah.
4 zealots. Probably heading for the main.
It most certainly... it's just a bit outside his main. He's now manually controlling it. We are going to see... Are we going to see it coming in? He's been seen, so now he pulls away. But it's making MX Berserker overreact, as we do see this army coming straight down. And he's pulling his army away from his second.
Yeah, and well, with the army of Pake standing just right outside of his base, this command center might actually be in a little bit of trouble here.
Yep.
Because the army is now up here.
But them
The
zealots
zealot
just doing so much damage to MX Berserker, as we do see the rest of his army now coming up, engaging. He's not engaging with his full force onto these zealots, so he's losing really unnecessary units. He's sending his workers back to work, but he needs to engage this army. He has just lost his second.
This is not looking too good for MX Berserker.
Yep. As a Marauder gets one shot off, but it's not looking too good for him.
And Pake has his main and his natural pretty saturated, getting a third now.
Getting 5 gateways as well. No 6
Wow.
gateways. Wow. But all off one pylon. Wow.
Artosis pylon much?
Yeah. We are going to see MX Berserker now moving Abbey. He's going to see this pylon and he will take it out.
He is building 6 gates. So he will be on a total of 9 gates right now. And researching storms, so we might
Yeah.
actually see some high Templars.
Double upgrades, charge coming out, but he's now got his third. It's got quite a few workers on now. He has 3 High Templars out on the field against this Bio army, with no Medivacs out on the field.
Those storms are just gonna be devastating against that.
Yeah, and storms are done, so he is going to have storms. So we are going to see the
And
engagement.
Berserker doesn't know that yet, but he will soon find out.
No,
or
he's
not.
just waiting for the right engagement, I think.
Well, these medevacs are coming
Now
out
Storm.
now, so...
Oh,
Oh...
that did quite a lot of damage, really.
Yeah, if Berserker just retreats now and grab these medevacs that are coming out soon, he would stand a chance, but
Oh.
there's an Arkham.
And a Warp
Being
Prison
made.
coming out. Warp Prison coming down.
One more Storm and all of these are
Yeah.
dead.
Oh, nice Storm.
Very nice Storm.
Yeah. That Zealot just getting the charge in, getting a kill. Just going for another kill.
But these medevacs just flying by, not
Yeah.
stopping to help out these Marauders and Marines.
So yeah, Pake
He
still has
probably
nice.
just rallied them there.
Yeah. Do get loose some unnecessary units. As we do see Pake now taking down the rock size. Good thing to see.
And now these other two medevacs are just gonna go fly over the army as
Oh,
well.
just get.
Being feedback.
Wow.
Wow. That's an interesting animation and sound. The feedback one.
Sounds cool. Look at the Archons now, just zapping their way through.
Yeah. I would say this is a GG.
Awful play, Berserker says. So he must not be happy.
By him. Well,
Yeah,
GG.
GG. Yep. Goes down.
And Pei continues on to round 3.
Yeah, really well played by him.
Well, that's kind of what we've come to know about Pei, right?
Yeah, he's a really good player. Just a quick question to you guys in stream. Is the quality a lot better now for you guys, or not, in the stream? I've noticed that my gag bullet is not lagging anymore, and that I think I fixed the problem on why. It did just cost me a lot of money to do it, but it did. Because I've just actually upgraded my actual XSplit I wasn't on the max one I could be on, so it did cost me an extra about 50 quid. But oh well, for a year. Yeah, all the new overlays are from Boost. He has updated them all, and they do look a lot better. We do have our new, as you see, our new overlay now. It does have our own website, LBNT. Is it hash games.co.uk? I think that's what that line is called.
Look who we're having in this match.
Ah, Pieces
Yeah.
who actually had the bye to round 3. That is one of the weirdest brackets I've seen so far, is that.
I'm actually gonna add someone to this call right now.
Ooh, who had it?
You'll see soon enough.
Ah. Jay will be happy.
Hello?
Hello.
Well,
Hi.
hello there, Vera.
Hi, how are you?
I'm
Yeah.
fine.
We're all good.
So, do you want to cast with me or with Matthew?
You two can
Oh,
cast.
that's a trick question now.
I'll let the girls cast, that's fine. You guys can take it
I
away.
think you're being sexist.
Oh, I'm not being sexist.
Oh, I won't cast with a girl, is that what you're saying?
Ah, no. Alright, so
I don't mind. Well, either or. I don't mind.
well, I'll let Misery pick. If she wants to cast with you, then she can. I'm not
Well,
bothered.
I would actually like a quick break.
Yeah,
Okay,
okay.
I'll
Yeah,
cast.
I know
You
she was
can
throwing
cast.
us last minute, so it's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
So, I do have a thing to say to you, Vera. Jay has a crush on you. I said,
Heard.
yeah, I've said to him, I'll see it on live streams, so everyone can hear it. And he said, that's fine. And he said, I'll be doing him a favour. So there you go. He just keeps going on about it to me, so there you go.
Going on about it, he doesn't even know me.
I know. He has a. I don't even ask the question why. He just says every time when you're streaming. Oh, I have a crush on her. So, oh no.
I don't think he knows me very well, though, does he? Or has he even been watching the stream much?
He's been watching the stream constantly.
No, but
It's
the
all
first time you
details.
ever mentioned him was
At your first show match.
yeah, that was like, yeah, but like I haven't streamed much since at all. Like I used to stream loads, and now like since like the show matches I've been focusing on the team league and stuff, so I haven't actually had time. So
Yeah.
Jesus. What? So honored to be casted by me. That's funny. Am
Yeah.
I? Oh, I'm lobby host, am I?
Yeah.
Yeah, I made you host because if Matthew hosts, it's probably gonna be laggy or whatever, so... I'll leave you to it.
Okay.
Alright. See you later.
You.
So they're all ready.
I hate Protoss. But it's fine.
Protoss is fine. Nothing wrong with Protoss these days.
So this is as good as gold tournament, right?
Yes, it is good as gold. EU.
Okay, to check my stream is just doing something. There we go. Now.
Okay. So, spawning in the top right hand position as the pink Protoss, it is Pieces.
And in the bottom right-hand corner, we've got PT Daddy Bear, the red Zerg player.
Yeah, so you're actually Grandmaster in Zerg, so you all know quite a lot about Zerg tactics and what you think he'll be going for.
This is gold though, right? Because when it's gold, anything really goes, right?
Yeah.
It's like, I know I'm to go like one base Muta.
Yeah, you do see a lot of definitely weird builds in gold, so it is
Yeah, but you see,
quite hard to
the
cast
thing is-
sometimes.
the gold guys know what's going on though, Joe, because they're like, hang on, let's try one base Muta, or let's try it this way, and then it makes sense, and then like all the pros are using it. I use this as like my inspiration for like creative builds.
Yeah, it is good to see a lot of creative builds. You do see a lot of different unique builds that you wouldn't see like high level players try in obviously tournaments and all that. So
Yeah, it's different to see, but also it's also entertaining as well, because a lot of it may not make sense, but it is very entertaining in comparison to say a lot of pro matches where, you know, we know what the general builds are going to be for the most part, and it's just more down to how they engage or how someone responds and so forth. So
yeah.
and so we see the scouting thing going on, but I'm wondering what the Berserker is going to do. Just having a look if he's going to go 15 hatch or if he's going to go 15.
It looks like
pool.
hatch, yeah.
Hatch,
He's
yeah?
Yep, straight into hatch. No, cancelled.
Wow,
Oh,
that
bad
was just pretty
positioning.
bad. 75 minerals, are you kidding me? Ouch.
Oh
Not a
man.
mistake you want to make.
Yeah.
I actually would have left it, to be honest. Just at such early games. 75 minutes is a lot. It's like over 2 drone. That's over 2 minutes of droning. Of 2
Yeah.
drones. So it's a bit out there. But anyway. So what do you play?
I don't know, I play different. I play Protoss, but I have been playing a bit of Zerg lately as well. But I just like going Bailings. That's the only reason I like going Zerg, it's just Bailings. They're just fun to play.
Yeah, they are. It's like, if I'm mass bane, I'll melt everything in my path.
Oh, we had that the other day. Narvak, actually, I wanted to see mass Bailings in tournament, and he did mass Bailings. He had about 250 Bailings, and he just won. The base just didn't
Like,
survive.
it doesn't matter how many tanks you have, or Colossus, or anything, just roll them in. It's fine. It's the most inefficient way of doing it, but it'll work.
It definitely works. Actually, mass Bailings does pretty much destroy
Ooh,
anything.
What's this? We see is it pieces?
Pieces.
He's got a pylon down here, so that's gonna be very interesting to see. And I don't think he scouted it. I don't think it's in his vision.
No, it isn't.
No, it's not in his vision. No, it's. So I'll be interested to see how PT Daddy Bear actually holds us off. His Overlord will see it shortly, but I don't think he'll see it on time. And
Cannon.
we do see the cannon going down now, so I am curious to see how he's gonna hold us off. I mean, he's droning up behind us. He's doing really good on droning.
He's
You
got
know,
4 lings.
relatively good on droning, but I mean,
Yeah, he's got 2 queens and 4 lings coming out, but the lings are going.
not
rally.
looking around. Yeah,
Yeah.
because I think he did. I'm pretty sure that he did actually see the scout come in, because the scout didn't even go up to his main yet. You know what I mean? That
Yeah.
should really come set up alarm bells for a Zerg player kind of going, hang on a second, where is it gone? Now he's going to try and put a bit of pressure on with these slow lings.
He could get in. If he sneaks around the bottom part of the ramp, the cannon he'll soon get out of range and just go around the mineral line and up into the main. But he's pulling
but
back.
I think it might be an effective hold though, because I mean the cannon will take out a lot of those lings. He might have 1 or 2 slow lings getting in and getting a bit of scouting, but right now that scouting visibility isn't necessary right now because it's too early to kind of go. You know, he's going for Colossus or something like that, so be interesting to see. But he actually has he seen it yet? He has seen it now. Yeah, he has. He has seen it now. So
Yeah.
so I'm true. So okay, it's pretty good what he's doing with the spine. So this is very, I mean, generally speaking, when you do stuff like this, you should be kind of getting a few queens, just trying to pick it up. Just how he's putting his queen here, and engaging with absolutely everything. So getting the, the queens to definitely getting these lings to go is pretty bad idea. But just, slowly but surely getting your spine crawler up a bit more.
He is
entire
now.
thing.
Yeah.
Inching away, and then while you're getting all the DPS from the lings, from drones, from queens, I mean, the queen shouldn't be in the range. The queen should kind of be around behind the mineral line to try, because she could actually stand here and pick off the pylon.
That's what I think PT Bear's trying now. He is just trying to see. Now he gets it. Yeah.
Now he can get it. So that's a really good hold from him. It's actually just poor positioning in general by pieces. I mean, he could have positioned those better, but now he knows that, the Protoss player has invested so much money into this. I mean, be no problem for him to try and do some form of a counter, knowing that, okay, he spent, 300 minerals on this already, if not more?
Nah, it's
the and
about...
stuff, so.
Yeah, it's around 600 minerals he spent, but he's block off the moment.
Yeah,
2 cannons. But the one thing I do hate about Protoss players that put their cybernetics in the wall off. That is pretty much the worst wall off you could do.
Yeah, because once you take it down, obviously it's one of those reading and nest. It's like putting your spawning pool there.
Yeah, it really
how
is.
to do it, But it's kind of funny though, because a lot of players won't go for it though, because they're trying to get in as fast as possible. So they'll try and take down the pylon or the cannon and push in as fast as you can. Maybe as a Zerg player anyway, you would. So PT Daddy would maybe get like a couple of Banes or something like that and try and push in, take out the probe or take out the pylon and just roll through and forget about it. When actually if you take it out, it's just really important. So even though it is inefficient to have it there, I mean, to date it's worked for most Protoss players, but I do see your point though.
Normally when I go up against Protoss and I do see it as a wall off, I just aim for it, just because it takes out their sentries, their stalkers, and it puts them quite far behind. And that's mainly their main defense units. Sentries obviously for force fields, and the stalkers are just ranged and the anti-air as well. So it does work in your favour quite a lot. But he's getting his injects quite nicely. PT Daddy Bear.
But he doesn't have a lair yet. I mean, he's got 30 drones, so he's like, he's nearly, he's not too base saturated yet, or anything like that, but he should be going for a lair right now, especially if he's going for roaches and stuff. And I mean, I love his overlord positioning because it's in a way that he can peep in, but he's not utilizing it though, because I don't know if he sees that there's 2 Stargates. Yeah, exactly. I don't think he knows that's happening.
Yeah, but he's trying to push up now. His lings do get in, trying to take down the Immortal, and he's going to get it.
Yeah, excellent. Yeah, excellent. That was really well done by him. Because you got to focus down exactly what's going to do the most DPS, and getting out the Immortal is such a loss for the Protoss player. And going in and getting at that sentry, and again, this is what's happening. He's completely bypassing the Cybernetics for and just kind of pushing in whatever he can,
Yeah.
He should be pulling in and just trying to maybe take out the pylons or go for the probe lines straight away. But again, I mean, these roaches are doing so much of damage. Especially with these more roaches and reinforcements coming in, and he's making more roaches behind it, getting his upgrades behind it, doing very, very well. I mean, he's still got more drones than he's not actually doing great in the drones at all, to be honest.
They're about the same, really, still.
Which is terrible from a Zerg player point of view, considering that he was so ahead.
Yeah.
But I think once he held off the cannon rush, he knew himself that, he was so ahead. However, now that there are 2 Void Rays on the field, I'm not really sure what he's going to do about it. I mean,
trying to aim for the pylons.
At
Yeah. He took down 1 pylon. I think he was trying to aim for the pylons, but now he was just going for more drone kills.
But I mean, those roaches just died to a couple of to Void Rays and just being surrounded by those probes. So I mean, it really wasn't the most efficient way of doing it. But I mean, getting them as next would be really, really good, and just trying to run in and just take out as many probes as you can would be the best way. But I mean, here we see this huge wall kind of going in.
Them probes.
And he's not even.
Yeah.
Was he attack moving or what?
No, they're just on hold position, so they couldn't get up the ramp. So, quite.
Again, this one roach going in, just pushing in to see whatever he can do. I mean, I think the best thing for him right now is really just to pull out, take as many probes as he can, You know,
Yeah.
now he's going for a lair, and then he's getting 2 spores as a response, getting another queen as well to deal with this. He has an creep between his main and his natural, which may affect him later on for the queen running up to try and deal with it. But
Yeah.
I mean, that is a very effective engage by PT Daddy Bear, but I don't think it was as good as it should have gone. He wasn't as efficient with using his roaches. His roaches were kind of just running around, attacking a couple of things here and there. But he's been pretty good with his income.
Yeah, he's not doing too bad. He is getting his spire down now as well, and he has got. Did I see a Hydra stem coming down?
No, it's Spire. Spire and 2 spores, and now that he's got his lair, what he's forgotten is his really important guild reconstitution upgrade, which is the roach speed. I mean,
Yeah.
the whole point is if you go for some kind of a roach engage, because I mean, he's putting the spire and the spores down to cover these void rays. But what he should be doing is, because he's got so many roaches in the making, he should get the speed. So while he's trying to hold off whatever's going down, you know, at the natural and the main, he can kind of push him with these really fast roaches. And
Yeah.
unfortunately, he doesn't actually have that. And he's completely forgotten about it.
They're so useful, just that bit more speed, as we do see these void rays coming now to do this engagement. Spore Quarter doing what it's just pushing them back a bit. He has gotten pretty much scattered around his base. It is good to see.
Yeah, I'm not really sure if that's the most efficient positioning. I mean, the way you should have them scattered is in a way that you can cover all areas of your base. He's got, like, say, one in his main on the 12 o'clock, the 6, the 5 o'clock, or, like, the 3 o'clock position, but there's none of them around the 8 to 10 position, you know, and that's
Yeah,
gonna
by the
affect
gas.
him a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You know, I mean, they can put out one of the gas, he can just sort of pick off a few of those drones, you know, sort of pick off a queen, and just exactly what he's doing here, you know, picking it off here, and there's no spores at all to help him here at all, like, the queen's gonna fall.
Yeah, can take out the roach room. That is what he's doing now. He is moving 2 queens back now. Against that many void rays on full beam.
Yeah, and he's putting out these corruptors. He shouldn't be engaging with these corruptors individually. There was a very good chance to use there, but I mean, just pushing in. I mean, he shouldn't engage unless he has enough, and he doesn't have enough to take these out. So he should really be pulling back. All these corruptors are so expensive. He shouldn't be losing them at all.
Yeah.
My gosh! But now he's pushing in with lings and roaches. Again, that roach speed would have helped. However, he doesn't have a roach warren down anymore, so he can't really do anything. Losing his gas, putting his spore crawlers. He's got the income to do it right now anyway. But again, he should be engaging these void rays with his queens, just because he doesn't actually have enough, and he's losing all of them. It's just so
Yeah.
it's heartbreaking to kind of see this happening, like just because of a few bad engages.
Yeah. But he is pushed them away now, and we do see this engagement in the pro space.
And he's pushing it up back, and yeah, exactly, he's pushing it up into the Protoss space and just doing whatever he can just to kind of have a few different attacks going on at the same time. So this is while this will distract the Protoss player, he can kind of run up behind this or make 20 lings, whatever works.
Bad engagement with the roaches though. Half of them were just running around, just not attacking, because he didn't move forward.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, it's a case of just kind of doing a kind of stutter step movement with your roaches to make sure you get the full DPS of all your roaches together. And then this is exactly what you want to do. You want to basically pull, you know, you pull the Protoss player back, get all these 4 void rays back. You know, we've got like, you know, got an observer kind of in the base to keep an eye out what's going on. But just doing whatever he can just to kind of wreak havoc. Because 3 is kind of a base trade at this stage. But and I love the fact that he's making drones now. He made 13 drones right there, just kind of pushing his economy, going, I can really take this and hold this, and you can take out all my units, but you're on one base. So I'm going to slowly but surely starve you out.
Yeah, he's starving him out because his base hasn't got that many minerals left. So I think we'll be seeing GG very shortly, because unless he can get these probes building and the Nexus, he's going to lose it, as we do see there.
I love all these like probes. The Protoss has got like 1 mineral. They're kind of all crypto going, I don't know where to go with all these minerals and gas. I don't know where to go.
Well, he could rebuild, because he's got 3 void rays not being built. So if he just cancels them, but I think he's just going to get these void rays out and push. But it won't work. So yeah, if he cancels these other void ray,
he can't make them anyway. But because obviously he doesn't have Did he? Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, he did cancel them. That's grand. So there we go. It's just I know, but I mean, this was great for the Zerg player, because what he just ended up doing is he ended up kind of droning up, you know, taking a third really well, you know,
Yeah.
getting a lot of corruptors. But still, I mean, even though he's been pretty good, I mean, he knows that the pro player's got very little, and he's doing a lot of crease spread, because he kind of went, I got a lot of queens that didn't do anything. a lot of energy right now. They should probably go and, like, spread creep or something.
Yeah, that is
I
true.
keep it creep, but anyway.
I don't know, if he pushes up now with the army he's got, these 10 corruptors should be able to take on them 4 void rays. And he's got the ground army to clear up all the drones, really. Them lings just get surrounded on them, and they would do a lot of damage. So I think he could win this game if he does go out and push.
Yeah, I think he's just kind of feeling a bit nervous. I mean, he should really... He's taken out so much from the Protoss player, he should be pushing in and doing whatever damage that he can. Just try and wreak havoc. I mean, obviously he's probably sitting there going, so why didn't you GG yet? Yeah, that's pretty much what he's thinking. But
Yeah.
sitting around waiting seems a bit odd, you know. I mean, after he took down that Nexus, and then went, okay, I obviously have taken your Nexus down. He has such a strong economy after that, it just seems odd that he's sitting around kind of with these lings. But, I mean, he's getting map control, he's getting his 4th base up, so, maybe he's thinking this is a practice game. And again, now we see all these corruptors taking out one of those void rays, and you know, I'm pretty sure that, I mean, especially with that number of corruptors. I mean, this is the amount of numbers that you should be engaging void rays with. I mean, he had like, what was it, like 8 void rays or something at the time?
I think
and
it
he
was
went to,
6,
like 4 or
yeah.
5. Yeah, 6, sorry. And I mean, like, if you run in with 1 and then 2 are following behind, I mean, you're just sacrificing them.
Yeah, you want to engage as one, not just one at a time, and that's they'll just pick off one at a time. It's like single filing units, really bad. You can just pick off the units while they're running towards you. As we do see that he is now pushing up. He's got a lot of lings out. That'll clear up the second base.
I was about to say, he just doesn't seem to be going for that time around anymore. Despite everything that we were saying, he just keeps going, no, it's fine for the Nexus, it's fine.
Just having a nibble, getting a bit of a taste for it. Now we do see one hitting, and nearly one hitting these void rays. Yeah. So I think it will be GG. He's taken out pretty much all the army. He's just got some units. So yeah, Daddy Bear just keep streaming in these units as we do see GG now come down. So
Oh, it was a nice force build.
yeah.
Kind of buying as much time as he can. But again, if you Daddy Bear just kind of going, I'm just going to start taking out your pylons, whatever.
Yep, as we do now see the lings now getting through, getting a bit of surround on these zealots.
Yeah, just kind of pushing and doing whatever he can. And again, you know, I mean, I love the fact that he's actually getting a couple of lings and scouting around to go, okay, do you have anything else?
Yep,
'Cause I
as
don't know why you were. But again, there's the GG, and finally decided to...
tap out.
Yeah.
So yeah.
What was that about? Like, I don't know.
Them Zerg matches are really fun.
So, yeah, so that was pretty good. So that was the best of what I assume, yeah.
Yep. Next one is a TVT. Ugh. I'm gonna say TVT are quite good. Where is
Does
Misery?
Misery want to jump back in? I think she's here, is she? She's back in the call?
Yeah, I'm here.
She's here. So do you want to
Cool.
take this game then, Misery?
Yes, she does.
GVT? Yeah.
Much as I love casting TPT, it's like my favorite matchup, you know?
You can hop in as well if you want.
I'll be here for a while longer if there's a match or something like that.
Yeah.
I can jump in if she wants to
I
break.
can pretty much assure you that the final will be a Zerg match.
Yeah.
Okay, well, if I'm still awake, sure. Why not?
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
If you need a hand, let me know. If not,
I'll just like add you to the call, and if you don't reply, well, yay.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, well, message me first or message me in game or something like that.
Yeah, I will. No,
I'll be like screaming at somebody or something, and you're like, what is that noise behind? Anyway,
Alright.
that was an enjoyable cast. Thanks for that, guys.
Alright, thank you.
Alright, bye.
Alright, see ya. So yes, that was our guest caster for today. She might be back if we have more Zerg matches. She does love her Zerg matches. So I am host, so I'll get you in the game now, Misery.
awesome.
Yep. I'm just going to refresh the brackets and actually have a look, see what who's in the quarterfinal. So we have one quarterfinal game with 2 players in. One of the quarterfinal game is Zetox versus Harriet. Oh, to see if everyone's ready. I do need to make you ref and host. Wait, the biggest question is, Jay, I've seen you post in the chat. Did you like that? Did that make you happy? What did you laugh for, Mizzy? That's a serious question. I know he likes her and that. He probably would have wanted to be in the stream, but we'll try get her in another time just for Jay, so they can do a cast together. Well, I did say I would do it, Jay, so, you know, you did say go for it. So, they are all ready, so take it away, Misery.
Okay. TVT. Purple versus pink. Oh god.
Okay, as the game did load really fast that time. So, spawning in the bottom left hand corner as the purple Terran, it is Maru.
Oh, you're letting me do the pink one again. So in the top left we have the pink Terran. Mandate Cream. Awesome name.
Yesterday's cast, it was me and Jay in the game like this, and we've been thinking the same thing for about 2 days, and I just came out with it going, so what is the Mandate Cream? Is it supposed to be something different than what I think it is? And Jay just burst out laughing. I get really bad thought when I actually read that name. That's why I leave it to you.
I actually really... Yeah, you're just leaving all the pink guys to me.
Well, you know, you like pink, so might as well.
He's actually a pretty self-confident pink Terran, I would say. Supply poniers, SUVs instead of on the ramp.
Yeah, it's 2 different ways. Mandate Cream is good with his tack. He does do good tack, I must say that. But he does, when he's losing, he does get a bit BM. So that's why we do have to be careful. No matter what games I've seen, if he loses, he doesn't take losing very well. But he is going to get denied on the scout, as we do see the pink SUV trying to get up. And then he runs
into
away.
the purple base.
Oh man.
It's just so wrong. It's so wrong.
But I don't think for a while I've actually seen a pink versus purple. So who will win, pink or purple? That is a question, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, Mandate is already making his orbital, whereas Maru was a little bit late on that, doing it at 16 supply instead of 15 earliest.
Maru did it at... Wow, he's on 18 supply.
Mandate just doing a 1 Rex fast expand, probably into 3 Rex.
Pressure.
We'll see what he do afterwards, yeah. 1 Rex fast expand into 3 Rex pressure. I kind of see that a lot, but it's not the hardest thing to do.
No, normally when we see a Terran do like a 1 Rex expand, we do see a bunker come down. Because obviously they do produce marines while they are expanding, and they just put a bunker down just so they get that bit of extra range and they get a bit more protection. So now, yeah, we do see the bunker coming down pretty much right in the middle of the map, as we do see Maru's 1 SCV just scouting around. So he's just going to see if anything's been taken Oh no, he's putting a supply depot up here. So that's pretty good thinking. Because he's thinking if he does take an expansion at some point later in the game, at least he will see if he's taken one up here with this bit of supply depot vision, and then he's just going to go back onto the Zarnaga tower. So like, that's actually really
an
good.
interesting way.
It's a good plan, really. So we do see that Maru is doing about the same. Nice spread on his marines, just guarding the ramp.
And Maru actually has a bunker down. Well, apparently Mende does too. Where has my mind been the last 2 minutes? Oh, seeing 3 racks with 1 tech lab right now, probably gonna grab 2 more reactors. At least 1, most likely.
Yeah, one tech lab.
He's just probably waiting on his marines to finish off so he can do the reactors and whatever.
He's getting 1 reactor down. I think he's going to do it so the other barracks produces marines until the reactor's done, and then he'll switch it around where the other one gets the reactor down. Because then at least he's still
actually
producing
pretty good.
units. Yeah, it is a good way
Yeah.
to do it. Because as a tip for you guys, instead of just putting down loads of reactors at the same time, just keep 1 producing marines. Then you still produce marines, and then when your reactor's done, then you produce marines on that one, and then the other one goes into a reactor, and it's still makes sure that you have some units outcoming and being produced all the time. It's a bit more effective than not producing anything for... How long does the reactor take?
He
6
seems to do
seconds.
the build that I've been practicing the last few weeks. 3 racks with mainly marines, with 2 medevacs timing at like 10 minutes with normally stim and +1, but he's getting combat shield, so
Yeah.
I'm not sure. What you'll basically do is just switch the starport around with the factory and produce 2 medevacs. Wow.
Yeah, but we'll probably see the factory now put down tech lab, 'cause I think he normally does go
Yeah, to get
siege
into
tanks,
tanks.
yeah. But
Well, that would actually be fine. Yeah, Mandate Cream just spotted that Maru actually has a siege tank.
well, has a
so
tank, but siege is done. He doesn't know it is actually done
Well,
now.
apparently, as Terran, you only go tanks if your opponent goes tanks.
Yeah.
At least that's what I've been told.
Well, against mass bioforce, as we do see from Mandate Cream, siege tanks are the best option. With the splash damage and the actual range on them, they are really good. If you get the positioning right with them, like get good spread, then they are really
Yes.
good.
Yeah, and I actually think Mandate is sort of doing a SimCity kind of thing. He's kind of lining everything up right now. Everything's spaced out evenly.
He is
crazy.
supply block there.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, Maru getting a slight supply lead now because of that.
Yeah, it has put it in his favour. We do see Maru feeling confident enough now to actually take his third, while Mandate Cream is going to try and do a drop. But let's just have a look. Wow, but Maru is going a bit defensive. He is putting down some missile turrets. So I think he's expecting some drop play. Did he actually scout it with his... Yeah, he did, didn't he?
No, he
No,
didn't
Zarnaga
see
Tower.
the starport.
No, he scouted with it coming across the Zarnaga view. Looking at the path it came, it just went in.
Which came?
The top.
Oh, the medevac.
Yeah, so
yeah, that's
I think he just got
actually-
he got vision of it. That's why he's done this actual missile
But
turrets.
Maru is defending with a lot of missile turrets and 3 marines on that corner up there, so it's not gonna look successful. And well, his natural is undefended though, so he could just try to get some
Yeah, but-
SCVs in his natural, but
The Marines there. He gets the scan now, but with the Marines that's
yeah,
so close. I don't think he wants to risk it, because it's with the Marines at his second. It takes a lot longer for them to run back to the mineral line
Yeah.
than just at the natural. So
and he's actually returning right now, probably gonna push out with all these marines and the medevacs at some
Right.
point, or well, Maru just moved out a little bit, sieging up his tanks so he can probably, well, most likely expand
He is going for 7 medivacs though, so that's a lot of medivacs. So these Marines are definitely going to get very good heals. As Mandate now scans and just sees the siege tank spread that he does have. Really nice siege tank spread.
And Mandate's SCV got killed off there by the tanks.
We do see this big push now coming out. A lot of Marines.
These Marines do not have stim though. Well, not yet. It's almost done.
Yeah, it's nearly very.
Now it just finished up.
Yeah.
So, and 1-0 is almost, well, 1-1 is almost done too. So probably just gonna wait here for a second until the 1-1 kicks in.
Yeah, he wanted to just scan, see what kind of units he has. But 3 siege tanks against that army. He now splits up. Very good split. So I wonder if the third as a orbital, I don't know, I probably would have liked to seen that a bit better, like a planetary. Normally as a third you do take a planetary. Depends on what map. If it's a big map you don't really need a planetary for your third. Normally your fourth then goes into planetary.
This third is actually pretty close to your natural. You don't really have to go like a long way to do it. Although there is a sneaky way to attack this third, like with this ramp on the back, but Maru kind of already took care of that.
Nice spread, but
all these Marines getting killed off by the tanks.
Really well.
He wasn't able to focus them down.
Yeah. Really good defend by Maru. He lost 1 tank, but nice stem by him. Nice reaction times. He did react very fast with his Marines, stem them up straight away, and then just focus fired them down.
And we see 3 more barracks incoming for Mandate.
Yeah. With Mandate, he's
3.
Yeah. He's losing a lot of his energy just scanning all the time. That could be a lot more minerals.
Okay, I was just gonna say he's floating a bit of minerals, but he already spent it all.
Yeah.
That's the thing with all these barracks, you can easily spend all your money.
Well, he's gonna have 6 racks. He's got 3 more in production, so yeah, it'll be that. But we do see a push now coming from Maru. He has 3 siege tanks, quite a few Marines, and just 1 Marauder, just leading the way, you know? So he's got a lot of medivacs, but against that siege tanks, 4 siege tanks, I'm not too sure. Nah, really bad engagement. Mandate just pretty much doing exactly what Maru did, and he defended it very well. Maru lost all his siege tanks, as we are waiting on Maru, as he does lag out a tiny bit. But that's a lot of medivacs, 10 medivacs. Then Marines get super
Why is
healed.
he getting that many medivacs when Maru actually has quite a lot of Marines?
He's gonna have 12 medivacs on the field. No, and he's still building more. Wow, how many is he building?
Well, Mandate is kind of responding to that with building some Vikings.
Very, very good choice, really is. That's what. Look how many there is. His whole army is pretty much just medivacs.
Well, Mandate is... No, never mind. I was saying he is upgrading, but that's the tank upgrade. I kind of tend to switch those two around. The factory upgrade and the starport damage upgrade.
Yeah, I get what you mean. So we are seeing this big push, and that's big force by Mandate. He's got a lot of tanks versus 2 siege tanks.
He can actually do a lot with these Vikings. He can provide vision, but he can also get rid of all those medivacs. And all these Marines just get killed off by all those tanks. Well, just 2 of them, but...
Them tanks doing quite a lot of good damage. Another one gets picked off. We are seeing a drop now. It dropped right by the tanks.
So many medivacs, wow.
Yeah, there's just like loads by Maru. Wow. 12 medivacs. He's going to do a bit of try and do a drop. These Vikings just going to come in now just to take some of these medivacs out. There's no Marines there to even defend against these Vikings just doing this harassment to these We do see one now coming up.
Well-
He is getting attacked by the siege tank.
The thing that Maru had and Mandate didn't is that Maru is researching his 3-3 already, so he was on 2-2,
Yeah.
whereas Mandate is only on 1-1. It does make a difference.
It does make a lot of difference. Maru is going to be on his free attack. But Monday Queen pretty much got him like held into just this expansion, while you see from Monday Cream he is taking his 4th. He's still streaming units. The drop play was inefficient.
Not really,
Nah.
yeah, not that successful actually. But I think that was because the ramp between behind the turret was filled with supply depots. You can't really get away from that. So
One thing I don't get from Maru is why didn't he put one? You see where's Marines on high ground? Why didn't he put a siege tank right there? He'll pick off that one siege tank just sitting right down the bottom, and he might even get some of the Marines.
oh yeah,
So that scan, he just gets some Marines and picks them off. If he has his siege tanks up there, he'll pick that siege tank off and that one. But these Marines now can actually pick off that one siege tank that's just sitting right down the bottom.
he's just gonna quickly go drop into his main.
But look at this engagement now by Maru. Maru's just really steaming through this. He's got this free attack upgrade is now done, so his Marines
Yeah,
are
but
going to do lots of
Mandate
much damage.
just dropped into his main, getting rid of all of the barracks.
Ouch.
Trying
We are
to
seeing these other Marines coming in. They are stemmed up, but against that many, it won't really make too much difference. That
without the medevacs there
Yeah.
as well.
These medevacs are coming across now. We are going to see he needs to get these heals down.
And there's a pretty nice choke there, so
Yeah, it's not bad engagement by Maru.
this seems to have totally turned around. Although there's a small, well, an army of Maru pushing out right now with the tanks and a few Marines.
Yeah, he's going to lose all his production units, so that's the only trouble with this engagement.
It is basically the only thing he can do. Although he just queued up a few barracks on his 3rd. Trying to defend that with a tank,
Oh,
I
yeah.
guess.
But yeah, if he doesn't delete these units in there, that's 600, well, 400 minerals gone to waste, and wow, he didn't delete them. So that's really shocking. He's just making some rookie mistakes. We do see that
We should focus
Mandate.
down the barracks, not the missile tower, the missile turret.
Yeah, we are seeing a siege tank coming up now, but it's really out of position. He needs to move it more quite closer. So now Mandakum knows the siege tank's there. He's just putting back, and we do see this engagement now coming to the 3rd. Really big army by Mandakum, and Maru knows it's GG.
Yeah, apparently the earlier attack by Maru with the tanks and such failed them. I totally missed that one.
Yeah, the first one failed, and then he tried to do the same, and then pretty much Maru lost his forces, and it was back and forward. But Mando Cream keeping him pretty much in one base and everything. And to Lakota, we're aiming. Mine and Jay's target is we want to get hit the 100 mark. That is really what we're aiming for. And Jay, on Skype, do you remember the guy who won the mouse map? I've got it with me, I just need to know who it was for. So if you remember the name, message me, please. I can't remember who it was.
So we're having our first quarterfinal.
Yep, I'm just going to refresh the brackets.
I think.
Yeah, it is the quarterfinal.
And we see Acidus or Acidus made it to the quarterfinals.
Yeah.
Along with Daddy Bear, Paik, and Mike. Wow. Short but strong name.
Yep.
We should cast that one. Paik versus Mike. like not the difficult names. Like what was it?
Ah.
Sensei.
Oh man, I'm really
Yeah.
bad with names myself, so God help us all.
Yeah, well.
Oh, it was funny though. Me and Jay butcher names all the time, so don't feel bad if you butcher names. Some of the names we try and pronounce, we're just like, okay. So, you are hosts, so let's see if they're
Yeah,
ready.
we're seeing a TVZ. Interesting. The Terran actually has a Zerg unit as his avatar. Oh. Okay, well, here we go.
Okay. Okay, so as we do get a bit of lag from Harriet, spawning in the bottom left-hand corner as the blue Terran, it is Zetox.
And spawning in the top right corner, we have our red Zerg Harit.
Yes, all videos are on YouTube.
By tomorrow, I guess.
Tonight, I'll leave my computer on. Yep. I'll wake up at 5 anyway, so they'll be I'll turn it off when I go to work. Okay, so it's just really draining up period, not much to do, but I'd expect on this map we would usually expect to see when the Terran does expand to see 2 bunkers go down, maybe a third. If you're going a bit defensive and just go and wait for his army to build up, we do normally see 3.
Well, him going defensive totally depends on whether Harit goes spawning pool first or hatch first.
That is very true. So, just wait and see really. We won't normally tell until about 15 supply to what they're doing.
Yeah, I guess after like 15-20 supply, the game is really going somewhere.
Yeah. Pretty much this part is just draining
We
up.
do see
Yeah.
a barracks in a
And a gas.
very strange position by Zetox.
He wants to kind of make how it feel when he goes for the scout. Oh, where's his barracks? Is he like proxy barracks in me?
Yeah, and then he's gonna go all defensive with
Yeah.
when it's not necessary.
That is very true. So we do see Zetox now putting his SCV on patrol, so that will keep him from taking expansion. We are seeing the spawning pool go down. 3 workers in the gas, so he's going to go for metabyte speed quite early.
We do see Harit's Overlord heading for Zetox's main.
Yeah.
Trying to see whether there is anything in there, and he's gonna be like, where's the barracks?
But this Overlord now is going on a head-on collision with this one, with the barracks though. But that's really giving away. He's going to see a Marine now and he's going to say, oh wait, the barracks is going to be around here somewhere. As we do see it getting attacked now. Nice. Why do Terran always put down an engineering bay to block off? Isn't that more expensive?
An engineering bay to block off?
No, like to block the expansion. Or is it because he has more HP? Is that why? I think that's probably why actually. He has a lot more HP than a supply depot.
Yeah, well, I've actually never seen an engineering bay in a block off.
Well, it wasn't a block off. It was more like stopping the Zerg from expanding.
Ah, that way. Yeah, you see a lot of people doing like bunkers as well.
Yep. So we are going to see the Lings just running around, trying to get a bit of control, scouting a bit, and just seeing what. I think it's just coming up to Zetox's base. Oh no, he's just hanging around in the smoke. at the Zonaga, just getting the vision. Mobile speed is now done. We are seeing a Bailey nest now coming down. We are seeing that Harriet is now producing another queen to come down to go on his expansion. But Zetox's base is actually done before the Zerg's hatchery, so that's normally the other way around. So I think Zetox is going to be a bit
A
ahead.
hatchery goes down way earlier than the natural of a Terran. It's cheaper as well, so.
Yep.
And most of the time Zergs actually should be a base ahead to be able to be ahead in economy, so he actually needs to take this natural, but he also kind of has to get a third sometime, unless he goes to 2 base all in or something similar.
Yep, that is very true.
He does, however, currently already have speed.
Yep, it's already been produced. He's got a nice. He did a nice drone transfer to his second, so his second's quite well saturated now. He's getting
And
his
we're seeing
injects.
some reactor Hellions
Good choice.
with an extra command center. Pretty greedy.
Wow, nice supply depot. Just puts it up straight away as he sees the links. So that's really fast reaction time by Zetox. And we are going to see a tech lab going down on the starport, so I guess we are going to see Banshees?
Sure seems like it.
Definitely if he lifts it up.
Wait,
Anytime soon? Maybe. Now we see it.
I actually want to see some ravens, but that's just me. I'm
Ravens
a
would be
whiny
good.
one for ravens.
No, it's going to be Banshees. I don't know, I think Ravens are, again,
Cloaked even.
yeah, but Ravens' aggression can be a lot better because they can just put, can they put auto turrets down on creep?
I think you can.
Yeah, you just put down an auto turret behind the mineral line and it just really picks off a lot of, like, units. Like, a lot of workers anyway.
But then you actually have to get in the mineral line with a raven, which isn't that fast.
As wow, the current APM for Zetox is 110, and his averages is 96, so quite high compared to Harriet's 51 average. But nice, he's building a lot of, wow, 2 engineering bases, building 2 barracks with reactors. He's got another orbital command up. His second base is very heavy saturated. He does need to build quite a few supply depots though. So now we are seeing these Hellions now push up a bit on the creep. He's just going to see what they have. So is he going to go down and see if he's taking a third? Is he? He's hesitant, but yes, he does see he's taking a third. He's just going to try and do a bit of aggression to it. Try and get the Force to cancel on it, really. We are seeing the Banshee now. It has been spotted.
Yeah, you forgot to cloak it.
Do-
And it got
does-
cancelled in time.
Doesn't need to cloak it, really.
Lagging out.
Wow. So, both... That's how it goes, yes. But both players are really struggling. Harriet started it first, and then Zetox now.
I think Arit is like, yes, he's gonna disconnect now so I can win. Okay, you're joking.
Yeah.
We'll see about this. Like 25 seconds left. This would have been sad for Zetox to lose
Yeah,
like this,
because we
but
cannot.
it's actually in the rules, so
Yes. Harriet
he
doesn't want him
doesn't
to
come
DC. Ah, that's going to be really bad. Definitely in the quarterfinals. So yeah, it's going to have to be dropped. So it will be Harriet taking the game as default. So yeah.
yeah, we kind of do have to wait for him to come back on, but at least this first game is for Harit. If
No, it's
Zetox doesn't
round
come
one.
back on, yeah,
Best of
if
one.
Zetox doesn't come back Yeah, okay. Wait, yeah, it's wrong. It's
Yeah.
just a 1. What's wrong with me?
I was thinking, what am I saying for the
I
next
know,
game?
like, all the rules and...
You write them like every
Oh.
every week. You write the rules, and you still don't know about what's best
I've
of all.
even written rules for, like, the Champions Cup.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I kind of need to be less on StarCraft or something. Or more.
Yeah. So, our next game is a PVZ, and it's gonna be easy names to say. Mohahaha. I like this.
I don't wanna cast PVZ.
Why not? PVZ is good.
You think it is?
Yep. So we are just waiting. They are both ready. So is Misery if she wants to start the game?
Yeah, I guess I'll just start it.
Yeah. You might as well get the next game going, you know.
Yeah, okay, to get faster into the finals.
Yeah.
Because I do not want to be solo casting at the end of the night.
Oh, I'm not going anywhere, don't worry.
Yay! Because I did solo cast.
So, spawning in the top right hand position as the light blue Zerg, it is Mike.
And spawning in the bottom left, we have our red Protoss Pake.
Yep.
Light blue. It's teal.
So, I would like to see a Forge Fast Expand come out from Pake. I mean, would say definitely different pylon positioning, but it means it won't get attacked straight away. So I do like the thought. So he's now going for his scout.
And Mike just did a quick extractor trick.
Yeah, definitely with 11 out of 10. He's hacking. So now we just see. I'll fire this probe just to see where he's going. Have a little bit of a look here. He's just scouting, just stealing 5 minerals from here, you know, as you do, robbing from your opponent.
Like, tee I took your 5 minerals. Look at me.
I think he's got a drone after him. Me and Jay did see a really cool trick actually. You build an extractor. Once the extractor is done in their base, you mine the minerals, mine gas, mine minerals, mine gas. It just uses up the gas and the minerals in your opponent's base, and it works. It's a really cool trick actually. Just if you want to make them have less minerals, you just do that and waste their minerals. So now we do see, yeah, Mike in a bit of trouble, as we do see Pate putting down pylon to stop him from early expanding. Behind all of this, we have seen Pate putting down a forge. So is he just going to put a Nexus down now? Yes, he will be.
Fast expand.
Yeah, we do normally see people put down the forge and then go put their Nexus down, and then once the Nexus is down, then build the cannons up. So now we do see 4 lings on the way for Mike. We do see that Pake is still draining up quite nicely.
They're both on the same supply, that's nice to see.
It is good to see that they are on about par with the supply. We do see the drone attacking this pylon.
Link speed is being researched and a cannon is being built for Pake.
Yep. So,
He has a pretty nice pylon placement. I think this cannon is in between these two pylons.
um,
Or is it only in the one?
by the looks of it, it would be in an overlap, but it's nice block off. It's meaning that if he does get Ling run by, the cannon gets full blow of it, just because the Lings have to run around the Nexus all the way around to get up to the ramp. So, yeah, we do.
Yeah, Mike also just expanded as well. After that stupid pylon got down.
I think he's going for another expand as well, as we do see his drone just sitting at the third base. Now he
He's getting. Well, he can get a lot of minerals pretty fast, so he could easily. Doing another extractor trick. Wow.
Yeah, he keeps getting supply blocks, so it's a bit strange why he doesn't keep up on having the overlords out in production.
It's just a little late on the overlords. He was producing them, but they were like to supply off.
Yeah, he
So
needs.
an extractor trick is an easy way to get an extra drone out.
Yeah, that is very true. But we do see he's taking 3 bases, so on his main base he should be just making all these into drones, really. He's getting another 2 Lings out. Again, another Queen out. The Queen should just put a creep tumor down and just walk down the ramp to the second.
I heard words like cream and Dutch.
Ah.
Really?
Blah blah gibberish today, I'll tell you that now. But Pake's really doing well with his droning up. His main base could use quite a few more. He's not got too many on his main, actually. He's only got 12 drones actually mining minerals on his main. We do see these 2 zealots now coming up. Again, the speedlings, I'd say the zealots would win any day. If he puts his back to the wall and don't let them get the surround, then obviously zealots will definitely win.
There is a big difference in worker. Pake has
Wow.
35 probes, where Mike only has 23.
So you do see these zealots now getting a surround on them, and they're just going full. They
Yeah.
all 3
I guess the reason for Mike being behind in supply might be because he did a very late expand.
Yep, that is.
And also forgot to do his overlords and everything.
Yep, that is very true. That would be the reason why he is quite far behind in it. But he's not doing too bad now. He is caught up on overall supply. Just the actual worker count is. No, he's actually caught up quite a lot on worker count. He's now on 33 workers, so it's not too bad. He's getting there. But he's on 3 bases now, so once he gets all these droned up, he will definitely be flying in the minerals.
We see a roach warren. Almost done for Mike, so it's probably gonna go
Yeah.
roaches.
Definitely would see me. We do see a Robo coming down, and we do see a Twilight Council coming down for Pake. And another 3 gates, so it'd be 4 gate
5
Robo.
gates.
No, wait, 1, 2, 3.
5, 6, 7.
Yeah. 7 gate Robo.
Or 6.
7, isn't it?
I don't know, that's 6.
Yeah, 6. I'm counting 1 too
I
much.
can't count that. It's 6 gates and 1 robo. And
Yep.
1 Twilight Council.
Yeah, I like this little, just like probe just hanging out with these zealots and sentries. Sentry getting a nice little stab there.
He's being like, yeah, I'm pro, I can fight.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm pro, I can force it. Don't worry about me, guys. Force field. So now we are seeing that he's just nibbling down the rocks. He just wants to get him out of the way. But did he put Bailey Nest down? No. I'd have liked him put down a Bailey Nest and just do a bit of Bailey bust.
The thing is, he actually put down a roach warren, but he isn't making any roaches. Whereas he has a lot of gas and a lot of minerals. Ah, okay, he just... Well, I was saying that he makes roaches. It's typical.
But he has all his overlords just hovering over his Zerglings.
Yeah, the best he could do is just spread them around, like
Yeah.
send one to pigs supposedly forth and to other bases and just try to keep them near the standard road that units take.
Because he will have no way of detecting if this drop there is going to
Yeah.
be incoming.
And if you are really desperate or anything, you can make a creep highway with all your overlords.
I love the Overlord highway. It just looks so funny. So
They
good.
actually, the overlords are forming a V on the map.
He is scouted. Yeah, it's very true. He is.
And he's gonna drop 4 sentries, so he's just gonna go block off this ramp and then warp in some zealots, most likely.
Yeah.
Or stalkers.
Wow, big warping of the zealots.
6 zealots, that's gonna be pretty devastating.
But a lot of spine quarters already in his base, so if he focus fires these spine quarters.
Yeah, and 2 queens.
So this will be Howard. Most definitely Howard. No more, even more zealots incoming. So these sentries doing their job. They got a lot of force fields on them. They can just keep force fielding all day long, and that's what he's doing really. But I don't know. He loses a queen. This spine quarter is going down, but 2 more queens out. Yeah, with these roaches as well. I don't. Yeah, he's got to pull out. What is he looking now? Is he going to go to straight to the 3rd? No. I do like what Mike has done. He has put 2 spine quarters in all of his mineral lines, just in case they do get attacked. And that is really good to see. You don't see that from some Zerg players, but it is really effective. Definitely with drops coming into your mineral line. As now we do see Mike moving out. He's got quite a lot of roaches. But both of them are floating a lot of minerals.
Yeah, especially Mike.
Yeah.
2.4k there.
He's low on
That's
gas.
a
That's the
lot.
one thing he's sure on, because on his 2nd he's not mining any gas.
He's only mining of...
Ooh, 2 gas. Now 3 gas. So no wonder he's got no. If he puts gas on all of his bases, he is now in a concave. So
Well, there is 1 gas with 3 harvesters, but the other one's only with 1 each in his main.
wow. Oh, they must have got taken out.
Burrowed stalkers.
Yeah, baiting force fields. No, force fields, and now he should just go. If you go burrow, you can just burrow underneath the force fields. The nice
These
pickoffs.
roaches are actually speeded,
Yep,
so
and
they're
they
able
got.
to keep up with all of these units.
Yeah, he has got attack upgrades on him as well.
A nice burrow play.
Yeah, his burrow play is really good. Instead of running away, he should just burrow and then just go underground and run away.
Blink stalkers versus 1/1 roaches.
And links as well. So
The links are 01 though. 1 armor.
Oh yeah.
Pig has a lot of stalkers.
Yeah, he's
And he's supply block now.
definitely going a lot. So nice engagement, nice force fields gained by Pake. Nice burrow, but there is an observer there, so it's not really going to be too effective. He's just going to have to push back. But he's got roaches back at home, sitting at base. Nice blink by Pake, just blinking on top, getting an extra few shots in, and you can see all these other roaches now grouping up. He's just going to push back out and try and pick off some of these stalkers and then run back home. But we are going to see Pake going to go to his 3rd.
But Mark's armor is also gathering at the 3rd.
Oh yeah. But look at these roaches just picking off all these stalkers. as we are seeing them just going to the water prison. So this is really good play. Mike is really just pushing Pake back. He's in ahead of mineral supply. He's 143 to 97, and it's just when he's running, he's just picking them off. So you do see, wow, 4 Archons being made, but with that many roaches, they pretty much get 2 hit, 2 shot. Look how much damage these roaches are doing to them Archons. There goes the shields and they're dead. Now these will just pick off. So we do see a lot more incoming now. Wow, we do see a big warp in of more stalkers. So now Mike should just pull back, re-engage his army, and then just do another big push.
Pake is 20 supply behind though.
Yep.
Mike keeps producing roaches and everything else,
But
whereas Pake isn't really doing a lot.
But what Mike really needs to do is get another hatch on all of his bases. He's got mineral too, and he'll just make him reproduce his army so fast.
Also, Pake forgot to turn his 2 gates as his 3rd into warp gates.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that is very true. Nice spot. So we are seeing just Mike now again just pushing them back. As he's just sitting there. So now we just see Mike just scanning around, seeing what expansions he's got, but that Warpison just sitting there in Mike's base, and he's just keeping 5 roaches there just to guard it. That is really good play by him.
And the roach is heading for his 3rd burrow.
But there is cannons there, so he'll be spotted. So nice engagement, nice picking off. He took down 1 gateway, nice blink. So I don't know. It's Mike's pushing, and then he gets pushed back, and then he comes back with more forces, and then he just does a big push again. That's a big army for Pake, really is.
Pake just trying to push out.
Yeah.
He is 3-2 though. That's pretty high.
Yeah, we do see this. All these roaches now incoming. He needs to focus down these stalkers, and he was doing it. But that big drone transfer, he did muck that up a bit.
All of these units have +3 weapons, whereas his roaches only have +1.
Yeah, that is very true.
He is producing 23 roaches though.
As he's just clearing up this base, really. Them just producing roaches, they'll get picked off straight away, so that's really a waste of minerals and even gas for him. But I do like these just burrowed lings at the 3rd. But now Mike is just taking down these rocks, so you can get a bit of better, faster way out. He's not getting his injects on his base, that's probably why he's not producing so many units. Like on his main he has 3 queens, no injects. 3rd, no injects. 2nd, no injects, but his 2nd is so heavily saturated. He needs to take a 4th.
Yeah, he should actually transfer some drones to his 3rd and then take a 4th indeed. He has enough drones to do so. He's on... well, actually he doesn't. He only has 56 drones. Okay, his main is mined out, so on 2 base that's a lot.
Yeah, a lot. But we do see infestors on the field now. We do see the DT shrine going down from Pake, and he's actually transitioning into robotics bay as well, so he's going to go into heavy classes, but we are finally seeing the Bailing Nest coming out. after so long, we're going to be seeing Bailings on the field, and maybe some DTs from Pake. So he's going to take his fourth now. Pretty good spot, but we do see all these zealots just checking to see if he's expanded. But he's got nice defense again on his third. He's got a couple of spine crawlers up, but we do see that big army.
This front of his natural is just flooded with all those overlords.
Yeah.
He would have. It would be best if he could just put them in the back. Oh, for a second there, they were on even supply at 176.
Yeah.
Wow.
But these zealots are just going to drop in and just try and take out this fifth base.
And deny it.
Yeah. But all these.
Like, I think my Pake doesn't know the fourth is there though.
Yeah, he's going to get cancelled. Oh, oh man, just destroyed. Wow.
And I drop in the main with DTs. Why?
DTs are just awesome.
And that queen only survived with like 3 HP.
Oh my god, you see what I see in production tab? Mothership. Wow. Oh yeah. Halfway done. Wow. But
Well,
my
you
cat.
have your mothership fetish, I have my Raven one.
Well, put it this way. There's no overseers on the map, is there? Let's just look at production tab. Oh, there's only one, and where is it? I will find this
There's
one.
actually 2 overseers.
There's only one on the unit count.
There's 2 in the unit count. Oh, overseer. Yeah,
Overseer.
what?
Ha ha ha. And it's in his first base. It's in his main base, so it's not with his army. So if he gets attacked by one, that's gonna do a lot of damage.
And the thing that Mike didn't do is connect his bases up with a little bit of creep, because his queens actually have loads of energy. And Pake trying to move out now with his 3-1-3 stalkers. Wow, that looks funny.
Wow.
It reminds me of the cartoon guy.
3-1-3.
the duck.
Duck, duck.
Yeah, the duck.
Oh yeah, I think I know what you mean now.
His car. number was
Mothership.
3-1-3.
The mothership.
Have you checked it out? How they're gonna do that in Heart of the Swarm?
No, I haven't.
Power ships.
I haven't actually. Oh look.
It's like with a core, and it's complicated and not so mobile as this one.
We see 8 High Templars on the field. So that's going to be a really big army now. As we do
And
see
there's
that
also
maxed.
2 Colossus, well 3 right
3,
now,
yeah.
hiding
4.
in the 4, wow, hiding under the mothership.
Yeah, so pretty much when this push comes, 8 High Templars with them storms and the cloak of the mothership. Wow.
But he's gonna be like, where do these lasers come from?
Yep. He knows there's going to be Colossus there, and he does see there's a mothership out. So look, there we see the Overseer coming, but we do see 4 Broodlords on the way. But we still, there's no one in here. But if he can come now and get the...
This is one massive engagement, but the Corruptor's taking down those Colossus.
Yeah, no Cloaks there now. Oh, there
And
goes
storms
Storms.
coming in, and the Vortex. Wow.
No, he needs to get the Storms exactly where the Vortex is.
Great Vortex.
He needs
Really great.
got the
Did
Storm.
you put an Archon in
No
there?
Storms. I would have put the Storms down. Wow, there goes the Storms.
Oh, awesome.
That is exactly what he's supposed to do. So yeah, them.
Yeah,
so
and now
wow.
with the Archon taking care of those Brooch, well, the rest of the Stalkers now.
Yep.
This should be a GG.
GG way played. So Pake moving on to semi-finals.
I would say pretty epic PvZ.
Yeah, that was really good.
This is a PvZ I actually liked. Doesn't always happen, so...
Nope, it doesn't always. Alright, get the next game invite. I'm just going to be right back. I need to just go to quick bio break.
So Matt didn't even put on some music. Yeah, so we're actually
Okay,
in
I'm
the
back.
semi-final now. Yeah, well, I was like, okay, do I have to talk now?
Yes, you would have.
Well, sorry, I forgot. So we're in the semi-final ZVZ. I don't want to cast as.
Oh man. Well, you can get. Let's see. Why don't we see if Farah wants to come back in for this one? She does like a Zerg, and there are two. Can always ask.
Yeah, well, she's not online anymore. I'm not responding on Skype either.
Okay, so we'll get on and do it then.
Also, apparently on the overlay it says quarter final instead of quarter final.
Oh man, my spelling mistake.
Yeah, well, I guess it's just bad luck that way you're all dyslexic, I guess.
No, I just forgot to press the up and. Damn it. Oh wait. Oh, I got to change anyway. So
And it's actually semi-final now, so.
I know. I was just changing it to semi-final. I thought it was semi-final. I spelled it wrong. She has a bit of an echo. You apparently have a bit of an echo.
I am?
Yep, apparently.
Okay, that might have been because I was listening for the stream for a second, but I switched it off now, so should be fine.
No, you
And
sound fine to me.
otherwise, if you hear a sound in the background, it's my desktop. It's making a shitload of sound, and I'm wondering how long it can actually take.
Okay, this is the first. This is a semi-final. The only semi-final that we are going to be casting, as everyone should be on its getting underway, and it is best of 3. So it is P Daddy Bear versus Poison Don.
The Poseidon. Like
Poseidon.
the
Oh,
valve?
Poseidon. Yeah, yeah. Well, when someone says it, I'm fine.
Yeah, well, they're all ready, so I'm just gonna go start now.
Yeah, that's fine. Spawning in the bottom left hand corner as the red Zerg, it is P T Daddy Bear.
Okay. And in the top right we have our purple Zerg, Poseidon. You should have picked blue.
Yeah,
Would have totally.
he needs to be watercolor, so because he is Poseidon. So, alright. So what are you expecting? Are you expecting both of them to go spawning pool then hatch, or hatchery then spawning pool?
Oh, that's actually hard.
Oh,
I think the last game we saw of Daddy was spawning pool first.
Yep.
So we'll see, and Daddy being very friendly towards Poseidon.
I am your daddy bear.
It's actually pretty scary.
Oh man, that's funny. As both Overlords are going to the same positions, so they might just, you know, give each other their numbers, you know, to give a bit of call when they're not at war against each other. But Poseidon actually sending 2 Overlords down the way. Oh no, wait, you stopped at the ramp.
And Poseidon's droning is a bit better. Although Daddy did already get a spawning pool down. 14.
Yeah, we did. And then he's got his gas, but now we do see a hatchery coming down from Poseidon. So he's gone for a spawning pool. No, he'll be going for a spawning pool. There, as we do see, he does take his spawning pool. But yeah, I do agree, he should have gone blue. Not purple. But he's now taking his gas, so he's going to go for his Metabite speed quite early on, the same as PT Daddy Bear.
Yeah, and he actually put down his gas and his spawning pool and his expansion around the same time.
Yeah, he did. They put them down really fast, actually. And he's still droning up. He's still at 15 drones, so...
15 hatch, 15 pool, 15 gas.
Yeah.
That's difficult, but it works.
All you gotta do is, once you build something, then you've just got to build another drone, and then so on. So, we are now seeing... Oh, Daddy Bear getting a bit in head now on supply. Sounds very weird saying Daddy Bear.
Yeah, and he's actually just started researching metabolic speed as well, so
Yeah.
he's gonna be pretty speedy.
Speedy Daddy Bear, wow. He's not...
It's gonna be a fast bear, that's just
Yeah,
weird.
he's not going to be driving a minivan anymore.
But something more like a Ferrari or so.
Yep. So it has a couple of links out. We have seen that he does like his bit of early aggression, but there's nothing to stop him. Only going to be 4 links and a queen to stop all these links. He has got 8 being produced and a bailing nest. So this could be a really good attack, good timing attack anyway by...
Yeah, well, Poseidon is also producing quite a lot of links himself and trying to defend with a nice spine crawler.
2 spine crawlers.
Or 2, yeah, 2 actually.
Yeah, he does have a few links out now, but Daddy Bear gonna get his Metabite speed first, and he does have quite a few links. He has a couple making his way across the map. So yeah, he now takes his expansion while... Yeah, Poseidon not really droned too much on his natural now. I like his main. His main very nicely droned. He's missing his injects though. But yeah, Poseidon definitely going very heavy defense, as we do see going for 3 spine crawlers now. But from Daddy Bear we do see he does have 4 lings, and he does have quite a few bailings, 4 bailings, quite a few lings. So.
But it doesn't seem to be enough against these 3 spine crawlers.
And the queens.
These spine crawlers can just take care of the bailings. Ah, nice trade there. 1 link for a bailing.
Yep, really good play by
He's really
Poseidon.
trying to do those trades, yeah.
We are seeing more being produced now. But yeah, I think P Daddy just needs to keep Poseidon in his base while he takes another expansion and gets droning up, and then changing play into something else.
Well, they are really keeping their minerals low, although both of their gases are pretty much stacking up. I do see Poseidon just start building a roach warrior, so that might be where he's gonna sack all his gas.
Yeah, he's only got 1 gas though, so, and his expansion is really not got any works on at all. No workers.
None?
None. Now
It's been
it
there
has
for
2.
It's been there for ages.
Yeah, and then if you take a look at even PT Daddy Bear has more on his second. So you do see him transfer a few drones now. I think he was afraid of getting Ling Rush, so he moved them more to his main, because his main actually has quite a lot of drones on it. But looking at the army, Poseidon does have quite a few links now. He has 2 queens. He does need to... he is going to link up his 2 bases. He has to put a creature down. The links keep prodding and poking, just seeing what's going on.
Poseidon is researching there right now, so he does seem to want to move up on the tech tree.
Yep, he does. So you could see what he's going to go into. I think it's going to be roach movement speed. That's going to be the way you do it. But them links are sneaking past all of Daddy's forces. And what does he have to defend against all this?
Nothing.
Yeah. So Daddy could be in a lot of trouble. No Daddy. So PT Daddy Bear does in a lot of trouble. He's moving all his forces back. He might lose his second. He is going to lose his second.
You just said gay.
That's
Oh, it says the GG.
yeah,
Well
GG,
played
well
indeed.
But nah, he shouldn't have said that. He shouldn't have said words like that anyway. So we'll just say something. So it is Poseidon taking game number 1. As I do get the invite. So that's been said. We are just going to be waiting for the other players. Okay, so are we going to get the players in?
I'm hoping we do.
I'm hoping we do as well, or we're just going to look at empty versus empty. So, Memento, are you going to do the game invites?
Oh, Reed seems to be in a game.
Why are we going to? Why are we getting Zetox in the game?
Oh, am I? Who we're playing?
We've got Poseidon versus PT Daddy Bear. It's going to be game number 2, or best of 3.
Okay,
I'm
I think
just-
I've been awake for too long.
I'll just get the host. I'll just do it myself.
No, I'll just make a new one.
I'm just a bit confused on. I'm host. I'll do it now. I'll invite you back in.
Ah, okay, sure.
I am just going to be getting everybody in. PT Daddy Bear. Oh no, I don't want to invite the pie. No, leave. I am sending the invites out. I need to get PT Daddy Bear. I need to say to leave a lobby because he's in a lobby or something. Oh, okay, he just wants to watch a replay. Okay, no worries. Alright, as PT Daddy Bear is just watching the replay a second, he just wants to see what's going on. I have no problem with that. So yeah guys, don't forget to sign up for the Champions Cup. It is this Saturday. It's going to be an awesome 2-day event weekend for you guys. We are going to be giving away prizes. It's just, we got, I know Jay and the admins have put in a lot of work. I know Jay has himself as well, but it is going to be really awesome. Just come, if you're not sure if you can take part, just stick around on the stream at about 6 PM GMT time on Saturday, and you will see the first ever Tournament of Champions
On EU.
on the EU. And I'm not too sure if Ord's going to be around. Is Ord going to be around for it? He might pop in. It depends what he's doing. He might pop in. We're not too sure.
Yeah, well, I haven't really heard about him yet, but we'll see.
Yeah. You never know. He might. So I'm just having a look around. But if you want to know what's going on, know the latest news and everything, do check out our Facebook page. We do update it when streams going live, with when the YouTube videos are uploaded, and pretty much any other news as well on Tournament Champion news. I know Jay was going to put more information on that. I don't know if he has, but we do upload pictures of prizes that we are giving away, and we might even start doing maybe once every couple of months we might just do a random giveaway on Facebook for one random person. You never know. Possibilities are endless with us. But also do check out our YouTube page. All videos do go up onto our YouTube page. As PT Daddy is out of the replay, so I can get him into the game. As now I will make you the host.
Oh yeah. It's really rough to stay awake.
It's not too bad. I'm wide awake. I get half day tomorrow, so I'm looking forward to that. I finish at 11 instead of 2. Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
but you have to wake up at like 5 AM, right?
Yep.
I
5
woke up at 6 today, so that's the same time.
pretty much. Okay, so they're both ready. So ready when you are. Misery.
And started.
As this really does not like me. Okay, so spawning in the bottom right hand corner as the purple Zerg, it is Poseidon.
And spawning in the bottom left as our red Zerg. Wow. We have PT Daddy Bear.
Yeah. So, PT Daddy Bear losing the first round. He did watch replay, so maybe we'll see a bit of different tactic coming out from him. And Poseidon is currently sitting one up.
This map is the one where you can only have horizontal and cross right.
No, you can have all.
Which one was it then? Sakura's?
I don't know, I'm pretty sure you can have all. We've had them where they've been
No,
up
there's
and down.
one map in this ladder pool that has only cross or horizontal.
Trying to think now. I'm not too sure.
I guess someone will
Sakura's.
Sakura's apparently. Yeah. Yeah, close by her is horizontal basically.
Yeah. So, are we going to see... Yes, it is going to be a hatch first for PT Daddy, so he is going to change ways he's going to do things. It's going to be... What is he patrolling? He's going off my nose. There it is. So he is... His spawning pool is that... Wow. His hatchery is
Poseidon
down.
hatch first as well.
Yeah, but
Wow.
PT Daddy just a bit in head now. So it's good to see what's going to happen. But PT Daddy has actually scouted it. And he's just going to get chased away now. So he's just going to run away. He's going to send it back into the base. And just going to scout and look for gas timings. As we do see Poseidon, he is going straight for cross position, but he's going to see with this Overlord, he's not up there, and he's not up here. So, bingo, he must be in the bottom left hand corner. But both spawning pools are... Well, Poseidon is in head on the spawning pool. So, we are going to see... We can see Queen come out. Yes, our Queen is in production for Poseidon, and I guess he will be getting another Queen out on his expansion as well. And then, is he? He gets one Zergling in production, but still no extra Queen. He's got enough to. There it is. So now we do see from Daddy, yes, he's going for both queens, and Poseidon just looking at his base, seeing what he's doing. He just good positioning. The drones are going to just go down onto his expansion, as it does need to be droned up.
And Daddy also just started like a metabolic boost.
Yep. He gets his overlords out just in time as well. Saves him from getting supply bulk. The queen comes straight out, gets the inject, and then goes after this drone. And the SCV, the drone. Why's he pulled everything for?
What did he put where?
He's just moved all his. Oh, because of all these lings coming up. That's why. So Poseidon now going for a bit of aggression. Nice positioning by the queens, just on hold position on the ramp. Nice. Poseidon putting a spine crawler down by the hatch.
But the hatch is gonna die soon.
And go the broodlings. No. I love the broodlings. That's awesome. But yeah, so Poseidon really getting early pressure. So, yeah, the larvae now getting attacked by the spine crawler. Spine crawler is now lifted up. I think he's just going to move it across so it gets in vision of the queens. Yeah, the queens have really good range, even for hold position. They're just like attacking from miles away. But PT Daddy having these queens on hold position, the lings can't get past. Them queens are nice transfuse on the queen, but I think Daddy Bear's in a lot of trouble now, and yeah, just this early aggression with these lings are just doing so much damage.
There went both his queens, and he lost his natural. This is pretty much done, I would say.
He's just streaming more lings and lings over. Wow, that's a lot of lings coming across now.
Daddy Bear making some banelings as a reply.
Yeah, it's good idea with them banelings with these. The spine cord is just trying to move up. It will get picked off. But hopefully he should send him in first. Oh wow, that's a lot of lings just gone down. But yeah, that spine cord is just getting slowly munched. He's moving all his links down now to just get the surround on it. And there goes the spine corner. And he's going to take.
There's still a lot of lings incoming.
Well, that's could defender take on all them. You just need to send about 3-4 at a time just to get the attack on the banelings, get the banelings to actually destroy them. But he hasn't even gone for his metabite speed on him yet. If he had his metabite speed, he could just run straight past them. Some banelings are really slow at the moment. But PT Daddy taking his expansion now. He's got a nice defense now with the banelings and all that. He didn't panic too much with the early pressure. They both are supply blocked now. So now Poseidon, he needs to really get his lair done, and then he can transition to Roach with the Roach movement speed as well. Be good to see. His expansion is not really that well droned up. He is just going for mass drones on with all that, so it's good to see. He just wants to get back up mining and that. But wow, PT Daddy coming with a really big pushback now with these banelings.
Loads of banelings and links, yeah.
And the roaches just behind, just as backup. Oh.
This will be pretty painful.
Yeah. So PT Daddy just really nice focus fire. 2 roaches versus 5. Yeah. Wow. So now Poseidon now get more roaches in production. So
Roaches versus roaches, wow. Very interesting. But Teddy Bear looking in a better position though.
Yeah, he is. He's just streaming units and units and units over. And yeah, he's Poseidon in really big trouble now. Now, yeah, Peach Daddy needs to take on out this expansion to put him back behind and put him back in the lead on just units. And there we go.
Daddy is in a big supply lead right now, and he could just push in right now, kill off those roaches, kill off this queen, and just, well, win.
Yeah.
But instead he's attacking the hatchery.
Yeah, it's very weird. You could just attack all the drones and that would just do the damage for him. And that's what he's doing now, just putting back and just attacking. And GG, well played. Yeah. So, Daddy pulling it back. So now we get the game invite for the next round. I'm just going to refresh the bracket, see what's happening. Yeah, still Pate and Harriet still out of the game. Okay. Alright, so this is the ace match.
Yeah, I'm actually wondering who of these two players will take this round, because they are pretty much equal.
They are really, they're just pushing, prodding, pushing, and it's just really back and forward. So it'll be good to see who takes it. As we are just waiting on PT Daddy. Yeah, the keyboard I was looking at was actually, let me just find it again. I did have it. It's the Razer. I think it's a Deathstalker, if I remember correctly. Yeah, you know the Deathstalker, the what is it? The ultimate one of that looks awesome. I might buy it when I get paid.
You're really falling in love with that headset, don't you?
That's not the headset. That's the keyboard. No,
Oh,
you know with the
Where?
the LCD screen one.
Yeah.
I might buy it, but they're really expensive. Like £200 odd, like €250 just for the keyboard. It's like insane money. But yeah, we'll see. I might treat myself to it. Just gonna have a look on our YouTube page. So wow, we have 39 subscribers and nearly 1,700 views. Okay, so they're both in now ready, just waiting on Misery to get it going. Whenever you're
Okay,
ready.
I'll just go ahead and start this before I close my eyes and fall asleep.
Okay. Spawning in the bottom right hand corner as the purple Zerg, it is Poseidon. And his opponent spawning in the top left hand position as the red Zerg, it is PT Daddy Bear.
And I failed on my micro.
Yeah, I thought you did, so that's what I was like, okay.
As in, I forgot to turn it back on.
Wow, so we're seeing definitely a different trick. We're seeing double gas straight from the start. Oh no, you want to get 2 more workers. Ah,
Double extractor trick,
wow.
wow.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, what? So, PT Teddy does 1 extractor trick, and then Poseidon just outdoes him and does 2. But now, so gonna be good to see what there happens. If it's gonna be early pressure again from both of them, we have seen they both do like doing the early pressure.
Spawning pool first.
Yeah,
Poseidon got it down at 12.
Wow.
That's pretty early.
that's very early. So he's probably just gonna go masslings at 15.
Yeah, well, this is actually a pretty small map, so if you do want to do masslings, it's possible.
Yeah, because PT Daddy's going for his spawning pool, his hatch. So if this spawning pool can get done and Poseidon just streams lings over, it's just going to do so much damage. Because Daddy Bear is not going to have any units out at all.
Yeah.
So we do see that Poseidon now takes a gas.
Probably to just get his speed, I guess.
Yeah, definitely. And here we see, yeah, the roach. Well, he's getting early roaches. So it's going to be probably an 8-minute roach push by the looks of it. So just looking at these, we do see PT Daddy now doing his gas, his hatchery and spawning pool's nearly finished, and the roach farm from Poseidon's nearly finished as well, so this could be really in Poseidon's favour, with definitely the roach play, as we do see 2 in production.
Well, if the push fails though, Daddy Bear's main is pretty much saturated. Wow. Wow.
Yeah, he's very heavy.
Just trying to say that he can easily go on and
Yeah.
sort of try to start a counterattack.
Yeah, that's definitely, you could definitely do that. So, but it is going to be, should be one good push by Poseidon. If he can keep up his gas and keep up his minimal income, he would definitely be doing a very heavy push of just roaches, as he does have 7 out.
And Daddy Bear sending out 2 links to the tower.
Yep. But once he sees all these roaches coming up, yeah, he's going to be scared. As we do see, so that's 7. I'll probably expect to see about 15 roach push, or when he has 15. But these lings are going to get the scour, they're going to see, oh god, he's got roaches. And he's going to have to think of something.
Moss spine crawler. There's 1, 2 incoming.
Yeah. But if Poseidon's smart enough, he'll just walk straight up the ramp and go straight to the main. That's where the spawning pool is. If he takes out the spawning pool, that's pretty much a big amount of damage done. It's an all-in attack. Everything's
Yeah.